So let's go over to Pinterest, and I'm assuming that you already have an account. If not, you can just go through, very quickly sign up. But what you want to do is make sure that you convert your account to a business account on Pinterest. This is going to help with various different things like analytics, and then also just using links and everything else. So you want to convert this to a business account because you're going to have ads manager, but really insights and analytics is going to be very nice to have for us. So I'm going to just click on upgrade here. It's totally free to upgrade to a business account. They're going to ask you a couple of questions here. Basically, what is your business? It just helps them to understand what you're doing. You can say content creator or publisher or really any of these, but I'm going to say that we are publisher or media, because really my goal here is to build a media company around gardening, right? So let's just put this in here. So business name is Harvest Haven, and then for domain, I wasn't able to get harvesthaven.com, so I had to go with harvesthaven.blog. And I do recommend getting .com. I'm just using this as an example here in this video because I just randomly came up with this name. And then I'm going to click on next, and then just decide your business goals. I'm just going to kind of breeze through this here because this is not super important when setting up your business account. So let's kind of just move ahead here to when we get into the actual business account. Okay, so this is what our Pinterest account looks like right now. So we need to get graphics, we need to get a profile photo, a logo, everything else, and then start making pins. What I would suggest doing is go over to Canva. Canva is free. I will also leave a link to Canva down below in the description. It's free. They have a paid version as well, but you can get away with just using the free version. So let's just log into Canva here. And this is where we're going to create a logo. This is where we're going to create all of our content. And you'll actually notice once you get into Canva, like a lot of Pinterest posts are actually, they use Canva as well. You'll notice like the templates and stuff. So I'm just logging in here to Canva, and on Canva, they actually have things specifically for Pinterest. Okay. So if we just go to and we type in Pinterest, right? And we can make boards, we can make all kinds of things. We just click on that, and here we go. Here's all these different pins and boards that we can make on Pinterest. But actually what I need to do first is we need to make a logo. So just type in logo here, and we can decide from all these different ones, let's find one that kind of looks like it would work well for our brand. I kind of like this one here. Looks very simple. We can use this template. This one costs money. Okay, so here's one that I like. I'm just going to click on customize this, and then I'm just going to create our basic logo here, right? So let's just, overwrite this here and call it Harvest Haven. And what was our tagline? It was going to be gardening for all, right? And then we can change this up a little bit, right? So we can change this to an H maybe, and maybe we want to change this as well. But you know what? For this, we're just going to go with this. It looks good enough for me. This is just an example tutorial here. I'd probably spend more time on it if I was, wanted to actually build this seriously. So I'm just going to then download it here. I'm going to download this logo. Make sure you save it as a PNG. Click download. All right, so we're going to edit our profile, and we can change our logo to Harvest Haven. And then in our about page, in this section, we can write basically what we're doing. Feel free to even, like, if you need some ideas, just have ChatGPT help you out here. But we can say, maybe it's like gardening content for everyone. Good enough for there. Change up our username as well, right? And add in other info if you would like. All right, and then we go back to our account, and we need to create a banner here. So we can just do this as well from Canva. So let's go back to Canva. We can create this Pinterest banner. So let's just go back to home. Let me create this banner super quickly. Okay, so here's just a quick banner that I made. Let me just download this as a PNG. Go back to Pinterest, upload the banner. And you can spend a lot more time actually designing this than I am for this tutorial. But now that we have this set up, we can also add in our See, this is why it's important to have a Squarespace website so that people can be directed to your blog. You can also do like a link in bio thing here. Squarespace has the link in bio feature when you create a website. So you can just have this directly go to your affiliate links. You can have like a whole page of like my favorite products, everything like that. You can also use things like Linktree or Beacons or some of those other link in bio platforms for putting your link in here. But this is important because you're going to get a lot of clicks through your home page link that you have. Okay. So now that we've done all of this, now we can start creating boards and creating pins. Now, what I suggest doing is creating at least a dozen different boards, each with 20 to 30 pins inside of those boards. This is a great way to get started here. Something that is important in terms of Pinterest content is when you create a new account, you got to be careful. Like, you don't want to overdo it. Like, if you're making 1,000 pins per day, it kind of throws up a flag for Pinterest where they're like, is this person spamming? Are they just throwing tons of stuff out there? And it can get a little bit weird. I've seen people get kind of essentially shadow banned on Pinterest. There's like kind of a lot of disputes on this, but if you're just posting too much immediately, it can get a little bit weird. So be careful on that. Start slow, start with, a board, 2 boards, a handful of pins, and then kind of ramp it up over time. Like I said earlier, you're not going to make $1 million overnight from doing this. It's going to take time to build up. So have some patience. I've had people reach out and be like, why am I not making money? I've been doing this for 2 weeks already. And it's like, okay, well, try doing it for 2 years. Quite literally, this can take time. Okay.